Hello, everybody of the Awkward Comic Nation. Awkward Comic is back. And this time I have a new figure review. Let's see, today's new figure review is on the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Blastoff. Yep, my first of the Comadagons. Not the one people probably would have expected. But, hey, it's Blastoff. This means I need to get Vortex, Brawl, Swindle, and then Onslaught himself. And then I can do a review on each of them and on Bruticus. But first off, here's a review on Blastoff, and I have to say, I like that he's in his G1 colors, though was not expecting a big ol' frickin' Decepticon symbol this to be right there on the nose cone of the shuttle. Not stealthy, Blastoff. Alright, he's actually pretty good. Not a bad looking Blastoff. And, because I know people might be curious, each of his thrusters are effects compatible. So you can have all 4 or only 2 of them with blast effects to make it look like he's going, whee! He gone. But yeah, not that bad. All the details are there that he needs, and I am excited because I want Bruticus. Come on, it's Bruticus. Now for some size comparison in Space Shuttle mode, here he is with Point Blank. And he's in vehicle mode, he's just a tad bit longer than Point Blank. So now let's get Blastoff transformed, shall we? Just gonna put those off to the side. Bring these up, because these are going to be his little freedoms. And then come here, open that up. Do this! Accordion the legs up. And then just close them back up. Split them. I'm gonna raise up a little bit. Whoa! Because he's a tad bit tall. Dang it. Just give me a sec, everybody. I'm just trying to. There we go. And it comes right here. Untab that real quick. Bring these down. Bring these up, and then just go squeeze until the tabs. It's right here. Tab into the slots right there. Then just rotate the forearm around, the biceps around, so his elbows are facing the right way. Rotate the tip of the shuttle mode, which will reveal his hands, because they're just right there. Ooh, pardon me. And they're right here. Flip up his head. Close this up so these go into the grooves right there. And then just rotate his head around, and there you have Blast Off. And now I had to do a little customization on mine. I painted his eyes gold because when you get Blast Off, his eyes are the same color as his mouth plate, so it makes it look like he's soulless, no eyes. And you can just put his guns into his hands, or you can leave them on the underside of his wings. But what I like to do is use this hole on his forearms, on the sides of his forearms, and just put his guns there, give him that look right there. And they are also effects compatible, so you can put whatever blast effect you want on them. And yes, his thrusters are still effects part compatible, so if you really, really wanted to, you can make it look like his feet are shooting fire. That he's shooting fire from his toes. But also, if you have like a stand with a arm that can go into that little hole right there on his booty, you can get him into some cool looking flying poses. And this is exactly how I expected Blast Off to look like in robot mode, minus the customization you'll have to do for his eyes. I just went with gold because I figured, why not? But yeah, he's got a nice Decepticon symbol right there on the center of his chest. Everything, he's pretty much, he's got pretty much a clean backpack. Not that much kibble besides the kibble that's pretty much what you expect from Blast Off. Now, before I go into articulation, I'm going to go into a couple of size comparisons. Here he is, a Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. And the funny thing is, they're both deluxes. And here he is with Studio Series Gamerverse War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. And yep, Big Prime outtowers him. Articulation, both arms can rotate all the way around, hinge in and out, rotate at the upper part of his bicep, 90 degrees band of elbow. Head can rotate all the way around, look up and down a bit, mostly down, not really up unless you utilize the transformation hinge to get him to look up, going like, oh, Vortex, wait for me. His waist can go all the way around. Legs can hinge in and out, move forward and back. So pretty much you can get him to do Rob Van Dam. And the normal splits-ish. Just gotta be mindful of clearance there. Rotate at the thigh. 90 degrees under, a little under of 90 degrees bend at the knee. This due to the design of his legs. Oh, no. You can't get him to do a full 90 degrees. It's just, it's to deal with this part of his leg and clearance from his butt. And wrists can rotate all the way around. And only toe articulation and ankle tilt. So yeah, I picked the Blastoff up at GameStop in the mall, in my local mall of Vancouver, but you can pick him up at Target, Walmart, or even Amazon. But yeah, that's been my review on Blastoff. I hope you guys liked it. And as always, AwkwordComic Nation, like, share, and subscribe to your friends and family, and have a wonderful day. And I'll see you all in my next review and skit. Take care.